Hello, everyone. My name is Tyler from Washington University in St. Louis School of Medicine Program in Occupational Therapy, and I'm here today with Andy and OT Laura. Today, we're going to be jumping in and looking at how Andy improves over the span of 2 weeks in 2 interviews with similar questions relating to a local library job. Andy received feedback within the 2 weeks from OT Laura and myself, and let's see at how his performance improves. Let's jump in. So Andy, this job is a front desk assistant, and this is going to be under the direct supervision of the designated supervisor, the department head. This assistant is responsible for staffing a public desk, performing tasks related to handling the library materials and books, and other duties as assigned. This position is expected to handle all aspects of patron services related to the department within a team atmosphere, and it's looking for someone who's a good team builder. And the first question that I have for you is, what is your experience with the Dewey Decimal System?
Yeah, I've heard of it a few times. Like that's when you organize book by the numbers on the spine, right?
Yeah, it is. Have you ever had experience with the Dewey Decimal System before?
I've worked at the Raynor Memorial Library for 4 years, so I think I have experience with it.
Okay. If, like, let's say by chance that, you come in and we educate you on how to use the Dewey Decimal System from our library standpoint, would you be able to learn it?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's say that you needed a little extra practice with the Dewey Decimal System. Or do you have any resources that you could use to practice the Dewey Decimal System more outside of the library?
Yeah, the Shelve It game that you recommended to me.
Tell me a little bit more about the shelving game.
This is a Shelver game from Mrs. Lodge's library. You have 2 sections to choose from, like a fiction and Dewey. For Dewey, you have 3 levels each. Where level 1 is 3 books, level 2 is 5 books, and level 3 is 8 books. You have to organize them by number.
Terrific. So it sounds like you already have a plan in place if you needed extra help. So let's say that one of the patrons or one of the customers really needed help finding a book, but you weren't sure where it was. What would you do?
Direct them to one of my coworkers.
And can you describe a time that you had to work independently on a task, maybe something in English, or maybe it was something in your past library job?
Yeah, I was a member of the English department newsletter team during my senior year, where I had to do some where I had to write articles and revise them, send them to the editor, where I had to for review.
And was that a positive experience for you?
Yeah, it was a pretty positive experience.
So would you say you like to work on teams or you like to work independently?
I prefer to work alone, but I'm willing to work on a team when needed.
Okay, sounds good. Andy, can you tell me 2 or 3 of your strengths?
I'm very creative. I'm very organized. I like it. I'm willing to do any task given to me, and I do them pretty quickly.
And how about 1 or 2 areas that you might need a little support in or areas of improvement?
No, I don't think I can think of any areas I need to improve on right now.
Okay.
Honestly.
And lastly, Andy, do you have any questions from me?
Yes, what do you do to foster a positive work environment?
Well, we always like to have our weekly team meeting where everyone's able to share their different sides on the different goals that they achieved during the week, as well as some of the things that they're working on, and letting the other team members in the library help out with that if needed. And
Interesting.
If it follows under their job description as well. Any other questions for me, Andy?
Do I have a set schedule, or do I get to choose my own hours?
You have a set schedule. It'll be from open until sometime in the afternoon or sometime in the afternoon till 9 p.m. when we close.
Okay, Thanks for telling me.
Any other questions, Andy?
No, I believe I'm good.
Nice job, Andy. Andy utilized a body posture checklist as well as a self-performance journal, and both of these were discussed with OT Laura and myself. Let's see how his performance has improved over the span of 2 weeks, practicing different coping strategies as well as completing these 2 worksheets. All right. So have you had any experience with the Dewey Decimal System before, or know what that term means?
Yes, it means organizing books by the little barcodes on the spines, I believe.
All right. And have you had any previous experience with that?
Yes, when I worked at the Raynor Memorial Library during my time studying at Marquette University, I was told to shelf books or pull books for call number.
And if you were asked to complete the Dewey Decimal System at this library, would you have any trouble?
Yes, I believe maybe I could use some help.
Okay. And let's say hypothetically, you maybe knew another version of the Dewey Decimal System than what we use at the library. Do you have the ability to learn it?
Yes, I'm willing to learn new things.
Okay. Sounds good. So I'm going to give you a scenario, okay? And I want you to tell me what you would do in this scenario. So you're out shelving books and you have a patron or a customer and they come to you and they're asking you about how to find a book, but you're not sure where it is. What would be your method of problem solving for this?
I would either direct them to another employee who might know a bit more than me, or try to solve this problem the best way I can.
Sounds good. And can you describe a time to me that you had to work independently on a task, maybe it was something in English or even a past library job that you had, like at the Memorial Library?
Yes, I would often have to pull books or scan books or unshelf trucks or by myself.
And were these tasks things that you did independently or did you have to do it with a team?
Almost always independently.
And Annie, can you list 2 or 3 of your strengths relating to working at a library?
I tend to work very quickly, and so I'm a very prompt. Yes, I'm also very reliable, and for my last strength, I'm also very organized since I can just tell where certain things go.
Can you also list 1 or 2 areas that you're still working on, or that you may need support in?
I tend to get frustrated easily.
Anything else?
No, no, that's the first one that came to mind.
Okay. And are there any questions that you have for me before we end today?
How do you foster a positive work environment?
Yeah, that's a great question. So what we like to do is we like to make sure that you guys are taken care of, because if you guys aren't taken care of, the employees, then that typically means that our customers aren't taken care of. So we have a lovely wellness program that all of our employees are welcome to engage in if they like, as well as we have our weekly meetings where we're able to help each other with some areas that they're struggling with. What other questions do you have?
Do I get to pick my own hours, or do I have a set schedule?
So for this job, you'll either have the AM shift, which is working from opening until about 2 p.m., or you'll have the closing shift, which is working from 2 p.m. till close. And if your schedule that you have currently doesn't align with that, we can work with you in order to accommodate best. What other questions?
No, I think that's all I could think of.
Now that Andy has gone through his last mock interview, he's going to look at his body awareness checklist and his self-reflection journal.
Touching my face, yeah, I've kind of been mostly been using these,
Okay.
touching or playing with my hair, I think only once.
Yeah, you did a really good job not playing with your hair. Nice job.
Slouching my seat. Yeah, I think I did give that too.
I'd agree. I didn't see any slouching. How about fidgeting with your hands?
Yeah, I think I did good with that. Break eye contact for extended periods. I don't think so.
Agreed.
Show a neutral or flat facial expression when you meant to appear interested or enthusiastic. I think I did pretty good on that one.
Yeah, I don't think there was really anything to laugh at or anything overly saddening that we discussed.
Use closed body language. I don't think that's a problem I have. Okay, speak in a monotone or unclear voice. No, I think I did okay on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Too
Agreed.
many filler words? Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, and that's just something that we'll continue to work on.
Not fully answer a question or go off topic. Yeah, I did a good job on that one.
Mm-hmm. I'd agree.
Okay. Avoid using gestures or using overtly animated gestures that distracted from your words. No. Get the smile or acknowledge rapport building moments. Yeah, I think you did pretty good.
So, very nice job, Andy. All right, and then lastly, we'll go over to the self-reflection. What number, so right before the event started, what number would you have given yourself? Were you nervous? Were you happy? Were you like, oh, this sucks?
Like an 8?
An 8, all right. And what number would you have given yourself after the event?
10.
What do you think went well during this event?
Paying attention, not getting distracted.
Yeah, you were very attentive. You've given yourself for an energy rating after the event. How you feeling right now?
4.
4?
I think I did pretty good.
I agree, Andy. Yeah.
Mhm.
Best performance yet, so that's awesome. And would you do this again if you had to do it again?
Yes.
Wow, such an awesome change, Andy. Nice job. Andy was able to improve his responses to questions, his overall attentiveness to the interviewer, as well as his confidence. So much improvement, and this goes to show how much practice pays off in the interviewing world. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you to all the subscribers. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing at the subscribe icon below.